But Jesus told them she was only sleeping. They laughed at him. Some people will laugh at your faith. Believe anyway. Moments later, Jesus took the girl's hand and said, "Little girl, arise." And she did. What about the woman with the issue of blood? Mark 5:25-34. She had been bleeding for 12 years. She had spent all her money on doctors, and nothing worked. How many of us would have given up after that long? But she heard about Jesus and still believed. She pushed through the crowd, reached out, and touched the hem of his garment. Immediately, she was healed. Faith is not bound by time. It doesn't matter how long something has been broken. It doesn't matter how long you've been struggling. It doesn't matter if the world has written off your situation as hopeless. God specializes in impossible turnarounds. The enemy wants to convince you that your case is closed, that it's too late for your marriage, that your financial situation is beyond saving, that your health can't be restored, that your child will never come back to God, that your best days are behind you. But Jesus is standing at the tomb of your situation saying, "Do you believe?" The Bible says, "Is anything too hard for the Lord?" Genesis 18:14. The answer is no. It wasn't too hard for Lazarus. It wasn't too hard for Sarah. It wasn't too hard for Jairus' daughter. It wasn't too hard for the woman with the issue of blood. And it's not too hard for you. What situation have you given up on? Maybe you've been praying for a long time and nothing has changed. Maybe every sign in the natural tells you it's over. But the truth is greater than the facts. The facts said Lazarus was dead. The truth was, Jesus is the resurrection. The facts said Sarah was too old. The truth was, God had already spoken. The facts said Jairus' daughter was gone. The truth was, Jesus was still coming. God is asking you today, do you believe? Will you believe even when it looks hopeless? Will you stand on his promises when the world says it's over? Faith reverses the impossible. Right now, make the decision to believe again. Don't let time, doubt, or disappointment rob you of your miracle. Stand in front of your situation and say, "God, I believe you can still turn this around." Because when faith speaks, heaven moves. Faith is not just for the good times. True faith is tested in the fire, refined through trials, and proven when everything around us is falling apart. Jesus didn't sugarcoat what was coming.